Alright, here's a cabin update for this week. We'll start with the air conditioning unit. Here's a video of it laying in my garage, just sitting on a pallet. This is a 220 unit. Has an outside unit, inside unit, and a remote control. That's it. I made this video for an AC guy because he's going to hook up the lines, because I don't have a acetylene torch, and MAPP gas, I could do it with MAPP gas, but I just really didn't want to play with that. And then here comes, let me see here. That's just the side. That's just the refrigerant lines. Here's the deck that it's going to be sitting on. All right. Well, I took a shot of this because it's stained. Stained the outside, stained the rails, stained everything. And then here's my helper, just basically getting that, just starting on the outside unit. I hung the wall bracket today. Put in with a 2x8 and a 2x4. Here is the built-up section where the wiring starts. I figured I might as well install it all with the PVC. This is a Schedule 40 gray PVC pipe that you can install outside. You can see it running along the wall there. And it's the built-up section. That's what's just so dark. But then I have it running down inside the built-up section. Then at that 90, I blow it straight out. This is underneath the rail. I got really lucky because I blew it cleanly underneath the rail, and then I drop it down. I drop it down below the deck. And then there's the outside unit sitting on 4x4 pressure. I just bought pressure treated wood. I mean, I figured it was $10. Figured I'd get some snow on it. Then you see it blowing straight up right there. So it went under the deck and then blew straight up underneath that air disconnect box. It's an air disconnect and a fuse box. Then you see my wires going up. This is heading towards the main, or the inside unit. Alrighty, so 220, well, it's basically like fat wire going to the big unit outside, and then you have smaller 14 gauge wire going to the inside unit. So all the power on the inside unit gets it from the outside unit. And all it's doing is just putting in the fuses. And here comes a video of me standing in the kitchen. I put it up kind of high and behind a beam, so you really couldn't see it when you walked through the front door. And it's really strong. I could stand on that pipe. I'm just kind of playing with it here. It's like a new toy. You can swing the vents. You can go side to side, up and down. There's two different vents. You can have it on screen. You can manually set it. It's a really awesome unit. Then I head over to, from here I go to the outside unit. Try to go to the outside unit. It's just kind of hard. We got a lot of insulation and everything. All that's going to be insulated and more shiplap all throughout the whole main level of the cabin there. That's going to start this week. And it's really loud because it's trying to pump air through the refrigerant lines, but there's no refrigerant lines hooked up right now. So I plug up the refrigerant line right there, and that's how loud it is. It's actually really quiet. Because I have the camera just kind of sitting up on top of it, and it's really, really quiet. The neighbor had to walk over to the property line just to hear it. Okay, here's the back outside wall. You've seen videos of it before of just a section being done, but we finished the whole outside of it. It's all done now. What's coming up is going to be an old video of what I first took before I even opened escrow on it, when I was just debating on buying it because of this mess. This is probably the reason why pretty much nobody bought this cabin, was that deck, and these windows are just a nightmare. So all the blue window on the bottom is gone. The two top ones aren't gone yet. I got two 2x4s running across the whole side of it to help, beef it up. Okay, that's the blue glass gone, and then there's the wood. Just a piece of plywood. It was 3H plywood just sitting in there with some trim and some caulking. That was it. Okay, I did some staining here. So I got all that stained. That takes a long time to do that. It's 3 coats. Then there's a little section that shiplap. I started to put a coat on, but I didn't want to bother. Here's the sliding glass windows out, and then that plywood's out. We frame that in. Aaron, my helper, is just hanging single ply there. You're going to see little gaps on the end there. That's all going to be filled up with insulation. We were just booking right there, and I was like, no, we're just, all that insulation and shiplap coming across it is going to hook into it nice, so that wasn't a big deal. These cuts are absolutely perfect. They were so tight. I don't even know if I need to caulk the edges on that right side. It was just absolutely perfect. And then here's a nighttime view of it. You got to be there in person.
Blank spot right in the middle, right?
Because the camera just doesn't do it any justice at all. You can see Lake Paris really good. You can see Lake Elsinore really good from the deck. And I just have the camera just sitting on the deck, and I'm just rotating it around. I can see Moreno Valley, Paris, Redlands, Kaipa, San Bernardino, Highland. All the way, if I stand on the deck and kind of look around a tree, I can see Ontario Airport.